Hello, and welcome to Pandering Hour.
Deal with it.
Oh!
Never do this. Never, ever. Not a good idea. Don't do this. This is way better. What top 10 killer cucks? If you like putting stuff in your butt, that is your right. And don't worry about straight or gay. It's not about that. It's about your own satisfaction. For you. For us, you're gay. Hello, and welcome back to Pandering Hour. I am your host, Anthony Martin, and today on Pandering Hour, we're talking about the country, I think it's Seychelles, pronunciation, 1 second. Pronunciation.
Seychelles.
Seychelles. So, Seychelles, ranked number 62. It's
Seychelles.
That's right.
Seychelles.
Seychelles. What's the British way of saying it?
Seychelles.
Seychelles? Like facials? Seychelles?
Seychelles.
Seychelles. It's an archipelago of 115 islands in the Indian Ocean off East Africa. It is considered an African country. It's the least populated, African country. 100,000 people in 2022 total. So cool flag. I like it. It's an archipelago. Do they speak English there? French and English? Okay. They have Creole. I gotta know what that sounds like.
He did that or she did that, but it's Lee. Lee also. I would be moi.
Oh, moi.
Would be
Moi.
Yeah, moi or moi.
Me.
He or she would be
moi.
Lee. Would be like, but it won't be like for specifically male or female. It would be Lee.
I need this needs to be less educational and more like. There we go.
Wapili.
Wapili.
Yeah.
Now that's what it is. Otherwise, if it's in French, it'll be
Comment tu t'appelles?
Comment tu t'appelles? So
Sounds French.
So Creole is the most relaxing way. And I had my banana cake and coconut banana cake. What a wonderful.
It's called nougat.
Nougat. Now you have a different nougat. The nougat that you find in Europe is completely different to the nougat that you find here in Seychelles. I made out of coconut and mixed in with the banana. And my mama did it. Thank you, mama. And also another
Thought he was gonna kiss her.
nougat, coconut and banana. And this mama did it. What a wonderful way to enjoy.
She's like, don't touch me. Look, she's like, yeah, you didn't ask. You sure didn't ask.
And experience life. The only way to know life, right?
This makes sense. They say British. He is British, so I have heard that British people are like the worst tourists. Okay, let's see. I still haven't heard anything that's like crazy Creole. Like, give me some more that crawfish. Like, this is what I'm expecting. Like, you guys all know Gambit. Like some Louisiana Creole.
Tu parles créole? Créole, c'est une codification de la langue.
Bayou, il parle créole à la vacherie.
Division de la classe en Louisiane explique ce.
A language of its own. It's not a language of its own. What are you talking about?
I know I have an accent.
Cultures.
For me, I was raised right here on the...
In New Orleans. Mix.
I think for me, I was raised right here on the Bayou. I lived
I was right here on the Bayou.
here my whole life. And it's the way everybody around here talks.
Nobody around here thinks they got an accent. They say, look at that guy. He got an accent.
If we're excited or if we're angry, that's definitely gonna give you a...
This is partner, this guy's really got it.
That means your partner, somebody from one town. It's my home. Now I might buy me a
Town is considered more Creole.
That has been some of the clearest Creole that I have ever heard or ever seen a video of. Every Creole video I've ever seen has been someone just being like, And so I'm a little annoyed that they're like, isn't this fun? You see how quirky these people are? Like, no, stop it. We'll shit on the Scottish people for being like impossible to understand. Look, impossible to understand Scottish man.
Well, work is being done to make sure that this place is more accessible, particularly for some of our colleagues who have a disability. Here.
You hear that? I caught that, but that was pretty difficult.
I'm sorry. It must be something to do with my Antipodean background. Could you please repeat the question, because I didn't follow it? But,
see?
Well, very popular today. I'm saying that a number of parliamentary colleagues who have disabilities do find it quite difficult getting around certain parts of the state. Given that we're doing this refurbishment work, what can be done?
Well, okay, that was a little fast.
To make sure that those with a disability are able to move around more freely and the place is accessible?
I'm really sorry. Please, could you do it very slowly and then Antipodean English? Thank you.
Just give any old answer. I think the answer might be helped if you could reply in writing when you're reading.
So, see, they will... There's a playfulness about it. We all acknowledge it's a little hard to understand. It's a little annoying.
I'm about to learn you what's higher than giraffe vagina, dude. Check this out. Beautiful. Look, we see in on the crawfish right out there. Oh, swamp, dude. Check them out. Ooh.
Right out there, swamp, dude.
Money. Come along. The Cajun two-step fest going down again this year. Last year we sold out. Get your tickets online.
He sounds like Waterboy. This guy's so rich right now. Like, that's a nice car. That's a nice car, man.
Cajun.
That's a nice car, dude. The man has a conch shell, okay? That's so interesting how far away it is from Louisiana to have such a similar accent. Although the origin, it comes from France, but like, gross. Oh, did you guys see that Frenchman with the huge dong? I think it's fake. I honestly don't. You seeing this? Frenchman Anthony Amarati knocks down pole vault bar due to his huge penis.
An Olympic pole vaulter, Anthony Amarati, failed to clear his target height after his bulge caught the bar.
Honestly, it doesn't seem like that big of a cock, but it's just real floppy. You're telling me the French... Okay, it's just a lot of penis, that's all I'm saying. It's just hard to believe. I don't think that's really his penis. Okay. I gotta say one positive thing about the French. Their spirit of revolution and the idea of like, I'm not going to take this shit at the even slightest inconvenience, I appreciate that. Just even at the slightest inconvenience, revolution, overthrow the government, flip out. I like that. I think we need to be more like that in this country. But that's it. That's it. They were once home to crocodiles. When settlers first arrived, one of the biggest problems they faced was an abundance of saltwater crocodiles. It's thought they became extinct by around 1819, although there are still some reported sightings from them from time to time. There's buried treasure waiting to be found. It was thought that the treasure of French pirate Oliver Lesieux, also known as the Buzzard. So this is like a real buried pirate's treasure, like the Goonies, hidden on Mahe Island with a cryptograph from Labuse himself, the Buzzard. Pirate markings made in rock, and even small amounts of treasure already being uncovered. There is more than just folklore surrounding this tale. One man on Mahe Island has made his life's work to find it. There are also several stories of other treasures being hidden around the island too, including Mohane, but the story about Labu's treasure has more evidence than any others. Mohane Island is haunted. So this may be more myth than fact. No shit. It's not real. Ghosts do not exist, you silly doof. Get cooking on this Stowe Island. Cosmoleto, Grand Lay, UNESCO World Heritage Sites. There are no indigenous people anymore. Seychelles was inhabited until around 1770 when French settlers began to arrive with their African slaves. Before that, the pirates had used the islands as a basis and stopover points. Today, Seychelles are referring to as having a melting pot of cultures ranging from all over the world, particularly Europe, Africa, and India. Oh, they eat the bats. Come on. Oh, come on, man. This is just like the fucking islands always eat crazy shit. Okay. Yes, really, well, it's not widely eaten as it once was, thanks to the wider availability of other meat. Fruit bat is still eaten today as a traditional dish. If you want to discover where to find it and how to eat it, read our article on how to eat bat. Oh. The current president was not voted in. That's not good. The general election in 2016 saw Parti Le Peuple, the People's Party, win, but with a majority. Parti Le Peuple has ruled since the coup d'etat in 1977, and it won a majority in every election since. Little suspicious, the leader James Mitchell ran controversially, but once victory was secured, he handed over to his vice president, Danny Fowler, the biggest nut in the world. How do they know that that's in my apartment? That's where you can find me getting the biggest nut in the world. The big old butt nut. The big old butt nut. The biggest tortoise in the world. And that's it. Okay. Okay, what does this Coco de Mer taste like? Milky jelly that tastes like a sweet, slightly citrusy coconut. That looks fantastic. It's a Coco de Mer bar? Do they have bodybuilding competitions? So does this country lift? It looks like they're Mr. Seychelles. They have white trash things like bodybuilding? Is bodybuilding white trash? It's hard to see. I mean, I see a lot of like French dudes, a lot of black dudes. Nothing about them looks particularly different or original or separating. The big beautiful women of Seychelles. Whoa! Oh my god! What is going on here? No, yeah, hopefully no nudes. She's beautiful. For Miss Deaf Africa. Miss Deaf Africa! Oh my god! Fuck me! Leave that in. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm an asshole. I'm such an asshole. I mean, I gotta keep it as honest as possible. There are some very beautiful women. I'm seeing a lot of shoes. I guess shoes from Seychelles is very popular. I mean, it is like an ocean place. It's an archipelago. It's an island country. Let's look at what these big beautiful women are eating. Let's take a look at this. Giraffe crab soup. What's a giraffe crab? Oh, it's a little giraffe crab. Look at these guys. I'm into these little fellas. Oh, can I get one as like a pet? Calico box crab or a giraffe crab? I am into this. Chicken crab? How many different kinds of crab do you have? We need Bubba Crab's Seychelles thing. We got giraffe crab, we got chicken crab, we got jumbo crab, we got Japanese spider crab, octopus curry. This actually looks delicious. There's something about the little little curly octopus. Oh, and also bat curry. What the fuck? How can I forget that?
In Massanas, there it is. My food bat curry in Massa. So this bat is got here in...
You know, there are a couple clues here.
If you wonder how much it cost here in this restaurant, it cost 550 rupees. So I have a salad here as well.
Ooh, yeah, thank you. The bat wings look kind of obvious. Like when you see the bat wings, they're like kind of jutting out in weird directions that you don't normally see on chicken wings.
That's a
Guys,
yeah.
my husband ordered a small meal for him, rice, so that's what he.
Oh, it's just fried rice.
Yes, and this is mine.
Yeah, it seems a little obvious. You're like, these
My fruit bath.
things looks a little,
Okay.
Right.
looks a little different.
Okay. There. You go.
What?
You know, it's that wild taste.
It's laughing at her.
Yeah, when you're always.
But from Juliana, it's right there.
I don't think I think she likes it.
It's good.
She doesn't, there was no, in her eyes, there was no like, there was a video in the last episode I did, which was yesterday. In the last episode I did, this guy was drinking butter tea, and it was, you could tell, like, so if you look at someone, and they're in a relaxed state, you're going to see it around their eyes. And then after he drank it, and he kind of had bug out eyes to begin with, so his eyes were a little bit open, but then after he drank the tea, they were like tense. He's like, so good. Yes, yummy.
It's a country called Seychelles. So now who hear about Seychelles, and the thing that comes to most people's mind is that Asia. I also thought Seychelles was in Asia till I did some research and discovered that it is actually in Africa.
It looks pretty. It's the replica of the replica.
Currently in front of my hotel here, which is behind me. The sun was just setting as we came. Funny thing is, the plane comes from this direction.
What was that screaming? Sounds like someone's like, help me!
Of my hotel here, which is behind me. The sun was just setting as we came.
It sounded like a help me.
Funny thing is, the plane comes from this direction.
We are beautiful in our own different ways because we are mixed. I'm a pure fisherman. You see? We are different. We are mixed races. I love that for us.
To get online, one of the things you need to note is
that was just kind of a weird injection. Mixed with what? I thought there was no natives.
I believe in miracles.
Woo-hoo. Can I get someone nice? The other people were nice. Those two turtles are having sex right in front of you. They opened it with turtle sex? Oh, that'd be a terrible way to lose your son. He just gets mauled by a fucking tortoise. Because there's a bunch of those are giant turtles, and they're lizards, and they do have sex. There was at the very beginning. That would not be fun if you come back to find that your child has been made love to by a turtle. That would be pretty upsetting. Just, it's cheap. And it's cheap, so it's cheap. And you're getting what you pay for. I believe it. And it's a villa. Actually, that's pretty nice. If it's like a whole villa to yourself, that's not bad. $71. Yeah, and you have the fucking mosquito nets? Yeah, right. Nice try. That's terrifying. Like dengue fever, malaria. Oh, I didn't even think about having to take malaria medication. The French love a wine cellar. It's because they live in dungeons and they do their weird pervert stuff, and then they're like, don't you want to live here? And it's like, no. Don't you want to sleep on wine barrels and have an immigrant rub your back? You know, if the workers stop working, you will die in like 2 days. 2 days, it's going to rain once and you're going to get malaria, and then you're going to shit your balls off. Oh my god, look at this tech guru, Phil Dunphy looking dude in his long pants. What people did you enslave to get here? You have your own little like resort bar in your hotel room for $2,000 a night. $5,000 luxury collection resort. $5,000. $5,000. Everything's made out of a rock. It's beautiful. I gotta say, it is beautiful. No, that's stupid. This is a stupid place to visit. I don't like it. I suddenly don't like this place. Now, what's the cheapest place I can stay at? I mean, yeah, this is beautiful. For $71? Well, that's a problem. I forgot about the saltwater crocodiles. Plenty of homes available. I definitely don't want to be on the gross island with the leprosy. Almost 3 acres for $500,000. 3 acre. Like, I don't know if you're seeing this, but like I live over here, and there's fucking 9 acres for $500,000. So why would I? This is not a deal. LA, 3,500. So if I wanted to be close to the Comedy Store, I need to be in like this area. A studio for $3,500. Okay, LA is a little ridiculous. So maybe apartments in maybe an apartment over here is not so bad. 3-bedroom long term for $1,800. That's actually a great. That's a steal. That's a steal. Oh, but it's on. You know, it's actually nearby the prison. I don't know if you saw that, but there's the prison. There's the airport, and there's the house for rent. So the prison is like right over here. Well, I think I'm gonna have to end it there. Get ready. In the next episode, Honduras.